morning. How's everybody doing? It is June 2nd. June 2nd. All right. 6/2. 7:41 in the morning in Chicago. Cold. A little bit. A little bit cold this morning. But we'll get through it. All right. That's what we got. What else we got? Well, we got NVIDIA is giving a good blessing over to Marvel. All right, so NVIDIA a little bit higher here, back up to 227 right now. All right, so where we got up to 235 on the overnight here. All right, but they pulled back in a little bit. All right, so there we're sitting at 227.22. All right, so that's NVIDIA. Marvel up like 20% again to the upside. You just got to get lucky one of these days when you got the thing and it pops, right? This is the markets we're in now. All right, so Marvel better this morning. We got yields sitting at 20-year highs. We got the market going to the highs with the yields. I don't know what that all means. All right, but we'll see what happens. There's going to be a pullback at some point. And to what level, to keep how much pushing they push, will determine what kind of pullback we get. All right. So again, tech is still running the show, 100%, moving crazily up to the upside. And this is what we got. All right. So a couple names this morning. Google's down 2% this morning. Because they're selling stock to raise cash. All right, so Google coming back inside here a little bit here, down to about $8-9 here to the downside, a little over maybe 1%, something like that. All right, so Google a little lower, trying to find some cash. All right, so Google's moving here a little bit this morning. Couple of retail names. We got Dollar General moving to the upside here. Closed at 109.93. We're back up to 115.82 now. All right, so coming back up on your Dollar General. Still buried inside here on the month. All right, a little bit of movement in here. I don't see too much going on there. All right, but that thing is still inside the month here. All right, and there's your weekly kind of stuck inside as well. And the quarter is down, and we know that at the end of the month we're going to get a new quarter. So we'll start focusing on them quarters a little bit more as they start to get closer. All right, so Dollar General was out in the news this morning. Victoria's Secrets, again, man, I'll tell you, Victoria's Secrets keeps doing its job, boy. 54.30, she closed that. $55 here, 55.20 right now. All right, so a little bit higher here on the Victoria's Secrets. And by the way, they're going to change that symbol. It's going to be VSXY, V sexy. All right, so that's going to be the news. That's going to be they're going to change their symbol on that one. HPE, we talked about it yesterday. Hewlett Packard and Dell. They're the two, okay? They are the front two. And HPE, $60 this morning to the upside. All right, so this thing has already been stretched pretty good with the monthly and the quarter and the weekly. So now you're going to throw some more whipped cream on that thing. Starts to get a little fat. All right, so we'll see what happens there. HPE is a nice move this morning, though. $60.31 coming back in right now, sitting at $60.28. There you go. You got that one moving this morning. What else we got moving? Avgo, we got Broadcom's in the news a little bit too. 459.97. The thing's trading at 490. All right, we got up to 490, 495. All right, so see what happens there. This is a nice move to the upside. And then you got his partner, Google, is down about almost 2% this morning. All right, so Avgo, we'll see what's going on there. Definitely, to the moon, Alice. All right, to the moon. All right, so still going up there. All right, we'll see if Avgo can continue to can do what it's doing. All right, so we'll see what he said. Like I said, we got 20-year high. The yields are up almost 20-year highs right now. All right, with the stock market moving at all-time highs. So be aware of that. All right. What else do we have got going here this morning that we're talking about in stocks? What else I got here? CRWV. As long as we're in the tech, right? $130 now, back up 130.57. Can this thing get back up to 187? That was the high when it first when the IPO came out. It was a crazy move, brought it all the way back down to $63. Here we are now back inside here. I do like the inside month, but it's gonna be a lot closer today to get it. All right, so we're up a little $4, a little bit higher here, about $6 higher. All right, so we're still gonna be stuck inside that month, and then you got the week that's up here holding up fairly well. That's going to expand as well. So CRWV moving to the upside this morning. All right, we got that one. We talked about Marvel. Yeah, Juan gave a blessing to Marvel. So we'll see what all that's about. How about space, man? SPCE just, finally busted out. Slower this morning now. Back down to 662 here, closed at 752. This thing's become awfully volatile very quickly. All right, so I don't like the month with the stuck in the middle with you. Little indecision there, and we'll see where that comes from. From right now, when you're stuck in the middle here, you got a gapper coming down on a big day yesterday that was kind of stuck in the middle as well. I would wait and see how this thing's going to shake out. I say back down to $4 and change with you, but we'll see about that one. All right. All the Cloudflares now are all falling back down because they were all up yesterday. I tell you, it's robbing Peter to pay Paul in this market. IBM, big day yesterday, right? On the upside, what do we got here this morning? Right back down to 311, down $9. All right, you see that? They moved them up. They started selling into them at the end of the day, and then this is what you got. You're down $6 this morning. All right, they're all coming back down. Salesforce was up $12 yesterday. Today, it's down $9. All right, back to 200 from 960. They're robbing Peter to pay Paul, guys. All right, so CRM, that's lower this morning. D-Dog is down. All right, so they run one up the one day, and then they dump them, and then they come after another group. All right, so we just got to figure out which group they're going to go after. I tell you, who's sitting down and not doing anything is Intel. Intel's been pretty quiet, man. Where are we at here? 108. Down on the week, on the daily, right at the 3-2 down there. Really stuck inside here right now. I don't see how Intel gets triggered to get back going and get back up to that 122 area. But Intel kind of under pressure here a tad, but there's bigger fish to fry right now. All right. So, and then we look at the industrials. We'll look at XLI. They get going, they stall out. They get going, they stall out. Look at the weeklies. This tells you everything. When you got chops like this on weeklies, this is you're not getting out of here anytime soon on these industrials. I see probably another break to the downside. They just can't get their act together. So I would be a little bit more inclined to say that these things probably need to triangle out a little bit more. They are starting to pop back up, though, this morning here at 173. That one stock we have all been watching is this Emerson. And now Emerson is like stuck inside with the new month here. It's only June 2nd. All right, let's not get too crazy. So 2-1 inside here. We'll see with that. All right. And for now, we're stuck inside. You had a nice 2-2 up. But we'll see how this rest of this week starts to firm up with tech. All right, we do have Google lower this morning, and we got NVIDIA trying to push here a little bit more. They're all looking for money, I think. I think they're all looking for money. Boeing's continue to kind of be a little depressed at this time. This is good. Let's bring Boeing in. 217 guys, but you're probably not going to get it. So it's back down to 223 again. This thing just it's so choppy trading, man. It's the new month in here. It's really trapped inside a lot on that one. So Boeing's not telling us anything on June 2nd. I'll tell you that. All right, and it is only 2 days into the new month. All right. We'll see. We start to go into the summer doldrums, but maybe there won't be no doldrums. But we'll see about that. So we got Dollar General. I got 4 stocks that I want you to look at that I like. That I think, when the market makes the move to the downside, we want to be ready for the stocks that we like. They will come down. Okay, Rocket Lab. Look at this thing, man. Jacked it up to 151. All right, and then gave it, and then yesterday, it's trying to come back from the move where they took the 3-1-2 downer. They stayed green through everything until yesterday. All right, so yesterday took the down day. We're back down to 125 right now. It's already trying to push back. All right, so I like this Rocket Lab, but there's more triangling out coming. All right, there's another triangle out coming. All right, so sit tight with Rocket Lab. And again, watching over the bigger time frames. Don't be looking at these 30s when you're looking at your charts. See what's going on in the big picture. All right, this thing is down on the week. Okay, it's only Monday, so I'm not going to get too crazy yelling about it. All right, so Rocket Lab, we'll see. ASTS, I like Sirius Satellite too. I think these satellite stocks are going to continue to get better. But right now, ASTS is stuck inside here now. All right, you're not going anywhere. With the inside month, I got guys that won't even trade inside day. All right, so 2 down on the week here, trying to fight back a little bit. We'll see if ASTS. I'm looking for a move to the downside. And this one's a little bit higher again this morning now. ASTS, a little bit higher there this morning. All right, so ASTS is better there. Here's another one that's a little guy, SIDU, S-I-D-U. This is a satellite stock company as well. 2-1 inside, 444 it closed at yesterday. It's trading at 456 this morning, coming back up. Again, it's already made a move to the downside. I think there's got to be some more down pressure on this one. We'll see if anything happens with that one. One of the ones I kind of watch. Anna fell apart. Right, she fell apart. She's starting to get back in. Somebody tried to buy it up to 351 yesterday, but that was a bad idea. Shoot her back down. Keep an eye on Anna. I think it comes lower. We'll see with that. All right. All right. We got jobless. We got JOLTS coming out a little bit later today. I don't know why. And then we got ADP numbers today. And then Friday we got unemployment. All right, so we'll see. We're looking for 85,000 jobs is the number they're searching for. Airlines are still kind of garbagey. The industrial's trying to get going. I'm looking across here. Energy, XLE's trying to poke its head up a little bit. Here, it took the day up yesterday. Question is now, can it take another day up from there? 57.81. You're stuck inside there pretty good. So energy, they're not running away. The utilities, I'll tell you, they're driving the utilities into the ground. This is a big opportunity for us. Keep them coming. That's what I'm saying. Keep these babies coming down. All right, so XLU continues to stay down, and we'll see what happens, what's there. Whatever they're driving down is the stuff that we want to be interested in. All right, there's a reason why they're driving them down. All right, so XLU, We'll see there. Not time yet, though. All right, and Tesla. When's Tesla gonna do that thing that Micron did? All right, we're watching it. We're waiting for that bust out, man. It doesn't get it. Now back down on the dailies after a nice move up from this hammer. This thing's looking to triangle back out now. Look at this Tesla. All right, when's Tesla going to go to 1,500? Everybody else is going to 1,500. Why isn't Tesla going? So let's see. Tesla 2 down on the week here on a Monday, on a Tuesday. So don't get too nervous. But let's say I'd love to see them bring it back in from here. All right. So Tesla. Here's one we haven't talked about in a while. Amazon. Just really stuck again. 2 down. Just yesterday, first day of the week, was a down puker. We're lower again this morning here. Amazon just not getting the job done, I'll tell you that. We watched Walmart. We know it puked, and it's been puking more, and we need some more puking. Okay, I think Walmart is definitely worth $135, probably worth even more than that. But they are just not in favor right now. All right, they're spending money. That's what's going on. Costco, same kind of thing. All right, Costco, strong 2 week down with the shooter down from the. Look at this, was a beauty with the shooter down on the week. 2 back down. Look at on the dailies. They're just pounding on Costco. All right, so Costco's staying down. They know what's going on. All right, they know how many people are coming in the store. They're giving you incentives now to come into Costco. All right, so and one of the biggest one is gasoline. All right, but let's see what that wants to bring. All right, Dollar General a little bit better here. Watch that one this morning. Don't go chasing anything here. Do not go chasing anything here. All right, and then I'm going to leave it at that. All right, so that's it. That's all I got. All right, be good.